Well, tonight, remembering the last leader of the Soviet Union who won a Nobel Prize for helping to end the Cold War.
Mikhail Gorbachev died today at the age of 91. NBC's Andrea Mitchell has a look at his life and legacy.
Mikhail Gorbachev, the communist leader whose brief 6-year reign transformed the map of Europe and the world. The first Soviet leader with a larger vision for his country, and who was willing to hold a summit with Ronald Reagan, the American president who called the Soviet Union an evil empire. Little did Gorbachev know he would preside over the end of that empire, years later saying, "We could and should have saved the Soviet Union, but we lost politically." The two men clashed famously at their next meeting in Reykjavik, Iceland. But by December of 1987, partly through the influence of Nancy Reagan on her husband, they were at the White House, signing a treaty to reduce the threat of nuclear weapons. The same year, Gorbachev gave his first American television interview to NBC's Tom Brokaw. And by the next year, a return summit in Moscow. The two were walking arm in arm in Red Square. And later, Gorbachev let the Berlin Wall come down without sending in Russian tanks, for which he won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1990. Americans were charmed by this new kind of young Soviet leader with his ideas of glasnost and perestroika, openness and economic restructuring, and his very modern wife, Raisa. But back home, his Kremlin colleagues tried to overturn him in a 3-day coup and failed. Gorbachev returned from house arrest in Crimea to find Russian President Boris Yeltsin in charge, and soon resigned. He said to avoid a bloody civil war in a country saturated with nuclear weapons. Mikhail Gorbachev, the man who changed the world but could not save his own country from falling apart.
Again, that was Andrea Mitchell reporting.